over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. Constant, you've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I am your host today on Speedy Talk. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and Speedy Talk is a program for the youth where we talk about things that concern and pertain to the youth. Now today our focus is love and convenience. Love and convenience. Now we know what love is and we know what convenience is. And well, these days it's more like let's start from back then. It was more like everyone, before they even go into dating or even trying to find a life partner, it was more like they're looking for who they love and where love is mutual. But these days it's more like everyone is going for convenience. What's defined convenience? Someone who fits their lifestyle, or someone who has money, or someone who just has something that they are looking for. So sometimes it's not actually love, but they'll be like, well, even though I don't love this person, this person has he has money. That's if it's money that is the convenient thing that someone is looking for. Or okay, maybe this person comes from this kind of background. Even if I don't love him or her, I would be able to manage. So today, for our question for you is it better to date for love or convenience? Which one do you think is better, dating for love or dating for convenience? Now you also can call in to be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. that is 090-3648-5868. Is it better to date for love or convenience? Is it better to go for someone that you actually know that you love, or someone that is just convenient? Maybe someone who stays closer to you because you feel like, okay, maybe someone who stays closer to you, it's going to be easier to manage. But then the person you love is actually far away from you, or you love someone else but the person is poor, and you're saying, okay, this one is love, but like this other person, it's more convenient there because maybe the person has money and I will not have to suffer and all of that. So what do you think? Is it better to date, to go into a relationship, finding a life partner, for love or for convenience? Which one do you think is better? Some people would say, well, the convenience part is smarter because no matter how you love someone, if you get into that with them and you start seeing that, okay, maybe the person's vibe doesn't match yours, or the person doesn't have all it takes, all the things that you would need. And I keep using this money because that's the most popular one that we hear these days. This person doesn't have enough, even though I love him, or even though I love her, and he or she is a good guy, a good girl, and all of that, but he doesn't have the money that it would take to take care of me. So, well, that is for people who say convenience. They feel like that is smarter because, well, at the end of the day, if you love someone and then it's not convenient, there, and the person doesn't have all it takes to make you stay there, then it will fade. And other people feel like, well, love is strong, and no matter how inconvenient, no matter some of the things that the person might lack, as long as the love is there, then well, you guys can still do it together. So what do you think? Is it better to date for love or convenience? And you personally, like, what would you be going for when you're looking for a partner, or what did you go for? That's if you already made your choice and all of that. Did you go for love, or was it convenience? Like, okay, well, this person is quiet, and that is what most people like. A quiet kind of person. You know how it is. A lot of things that just make you feel like this person is convenient. So is it better for you to date for love or convenience? Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. That is 090 36485868. Call in and let us know your opinion on our topic of discussion this afternoon. And if you have just joined us, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Hello. Okay, we lost that already. And this afternoon, we are talking about love and convenience. Which one do you think? Is it better for you to date for love or convenience? Which one would you be going for? Or which one do you think is wiser or smarter? Or which one is better to do? That is from your own opinion or your perspective of viewing things. Because some people would say, well, it's better to go for someone that you love. And others would be like, well, it's better to go for someone that is convenient. Maybe you love someone, but the person's job, maybe the job that the person does is not something that you like. And you'll be like, well, I love this person, but, that job the person does is just something I cannot settle with. And like in that case, now, are you leaving that person, refuse to get in a relationship with that person because maybe that job doesn't fit the kind of life that you want to live? And while some people would say yes, they would actually leave because they feel like if someone is not convenient, if there is no convenience, like you don't feel that everything or the dream, the picture you have of that relationship, if you don't feel it with them, then even no matter how strong the love is, it's going to die. And other people feel like, well, as long as it's convenience, then love can grow. Like the convenience is there, then love can actually grow. So what do you think? Is it better to date for love or for convenience? Like imagine now, there is someone you love, and then there is someone that has money, because money is convenient, and that's the most popular one these days, is why we keep mentioning it. Which one would you be going for? Which one is wiser, going for the love or for the money? Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. That is 090 3648 5868. Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Now, if we actually look at it today, it's more like most people are drifting away from the love part of it. Most people want to say, even though this is a person I truly like, this person just has it all. Or okay, let's stop using just the money part, because it now looks like, okay, it's only on the side of the women or on the side of the men. So just take, for instance, maybe you actually like someone, that is, as a guy you like someone, but then the person doesn't know how to cook, and then you're thinking like, okay, I actually love this woman, but then she doesn't know how to cook. And the one that I don't actually love is the one who knows how to cook. And that is where the convenience is, and this side is where the love is. Which one is smarter to go for? Some people say when it's the love, then somehow you guys can figure it out together and it will get convenience. And other people say as long as the convenience is there, you just go for that one first, and then you will grow to love each other. So what do you think? Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. That is 090 3648 5868. Love or convenience? Which one do you think it's better to go for? Hello? Hello? Okay, we cannot hear you. Maybe reposition and then call us back again. Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. That is 090 3648 5868. Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Because it's more like it's time to actually ask that question. And some people feel smart, or should I say less smart, when they make certain decisions like, okay, I left the love. I knew that this one was love, but then I went for convenience, or I knew that this one was convenience, but I went for love. So it's now time that we actually ask that question, like which one is actually smarter, or which one is better to do? Like, do you trust that love so much that you would want to like go for love instead of convenience? Like, that one person is convenient, but then you would be going for that love? Or do you feel like your convenience is something that you cannot even negotiate on problem? Because there's people like that who feel like no matter how much love is there, if that convenience is not there, then they will not be able to keep up with it. Take for example what I said about cooking. Imagine loving someone. That is just an example, not a particular focus. Imagine loving someone, but then you also love to eat good food, and then the person doesn't know how to cook, and you start questioning yourself, like, this love is there, but the convenience would not be there. Do you actually go for that person? Like, is it better to go for that person or go for the one that knows how to cook, but then you don't love the person, or you don't see that mutual love in that person? Which one is better, or which one is safer to stick to, love or convenience? Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. That is 090 3648 5868. And if you have just joined us, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I am with you on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and this afternoon we are talking about love and convenience. Hello? Okay, maybe reposition and then call us back again, because we cannot hear you as well. And like I said, this afternoon we are talking about love and convenience. Is it better to date for love or for convenience? And you personally, how do you see it? Like, just take for example these situations I mentioned. Like, which one would you be sticking to, or which one do you think it's safer to do? Do you think you would be outgrowing, like, that love would die if the convenience is not there? Or do you think that love can grow later as long as you marry for convenience, and then later on, you guys can just build on your love and all of that? Is it better for you to date for love or convenience? Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. That is 090 3648 5868. Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? And if we look to this side of society, or where our society is now, it's more like most people are going for convenience and not love. And sometimes it's more like, well, even if I say I want to go for love, you hear people ask questions like, am I going to eat love? Like, am I going to do this and do all of that because this person doesn't have everything, or this person doesn't even have enough to be able to sustain and all of that? So am I going to eat that love? So it's better to just settle for the convenience, and later on love can grow. And some people actually do not mind even if the love will not grow later. There are people who do not mind if the love will not actually come by, as long as they are comfortable, then they are happy. There are people like that. So coming to your own personal self, what do you think? Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Which one do you think is wiser, or which one do you think is better for you? Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That is 090-3648-5868. Which one is better for you, dating for love or for convenience, or which one is smarter for you? Now you hear people discourage others, like, you actually have to be wise. If you seek for advice, if you seek for advice from people when you're trying to get into a relationship, then you hear most people telling you that it's true, maybe that this person is better, or you actually like this person, but then you have to think about your future. And that thinking about your future is one reason, or should we call it an excuse, why most people feel like, okay, the convenience should actually come first before the love, and then people should actually be going for the convenience in place of the love. But other people feel like love supersedes everything. And no matter how convenient it is, no matter how much money someone has, or no matter how much, everything that the person has that you actually want, if that love is not there, then it is not going to work. And to be honest, in some cases it works like that. If that love is not there, then it's not going to work. And then for other cases, the love will not be there, but you find that those kind of relationships will stay and last long, because should I say, everyone is happy in it, or both parties are comfortable in it. So what do you think? If you have just joined us, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm with you on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and this afternoon we are talking about love and convenience. Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That is 090-3648-5868. Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Hello? Okay, I don't know if it's you guys shying away from talking, or it's actually your network, but do not give up. Keep on trying, reposition, and then call back again. Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That is 090-3648-5868. If you have someone that you love, and then on the other hand you have someone that, let's say, has money, or has something that you feel like you would be comfortable being with that person with, which one would you be going for? Would you be going for that person that you actually love, or for the person that maybe has that one thing that you want, or you feel that you're going to be comfortable with? Let's say money, or it's a certain skill, the kind of job that the person wants, and that will help you to maintain the kind of status you want. Which one would you be going for, the love or the convenience? Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That is 090-3648-5868. And when things happen, or when it looks like some things have shifted, in life and society, and things like this that have to do with our choices, it's important that we actually ask ourselves these questions, because even if you don't, who knows, sooner or later you might be faced with moments where you have to make these decisions. Hello? Yes, hello. Oh, okay, we lost that as well, but you can still call back. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? And like I was saying, sometimes you feel like, you never be in that situation. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mike. I'm calling from Judge's Quarters, Makodi.
All right, welcome to the show, Mike. So, what do you think? Is it better to date for love or for convenience?
For me, I feel it's better to date for love.
Okay, and why is that?
Because if you say you should date for convenience, like you rightly mentioned, for maybe job title or position, even the president of the country tomorrow will become former president.
Oh, okay.
And then the job that you secure, that maybe you feel your partner has, and you feel that, okay, this will at least give me what I want. What if your partner drops dead tomorrow?
Oh, okay.
The one that has that which you need, and then maybe you left the one that you love. No condition is permanent actually, but if you are with someone, if you date for love, and then you understand each other, you value each other, you strive together. I feel that is what is best.
Okay.
Because other people, once they go for money, for convenience like this, they don't have that happiness. Actually, they might have that which it takes for them, but they don't have the happiness.
Okay.
Yes, so I feel it's better to date for love rather than convenience.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show, Mike. We heard from Mike, and he is saying it's better to date for love than convenience because the convenience can disappear. Whatever it is that is fueling that convenience can actually disappear. But can love not disappear? Like, would the love always be there though? And that is for someone else to actually answer, whoever is speaking the love or the convenience, whatever it is. And he is also saying sometimes when that disappears, if it's a title or maybe a job position or even money, it's possible for that money to even finish one day and the convenience would no longer be there. And at that point you start regretting, like, well, I should have done this. This person doesn't even have, and the worst part, you still don't love that person. So how about you? What do you think is smart or is wiser to do? Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is SPEEDy Samuel. I'm calling from George's Quarter.
All right, welcome to the show, Gwendy Samuel. So what do you think?
Well, I'm speaking for myself. Okay?
Yes.
For me, I will always go for love than convenience.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we lost that, but Samuel, you can still call back again. Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Which one do you think is better? And you as a person, let's hear what perspective you're viewing it from and what is behind your choice, because believe it or not, many people come to that place in life where they try to make some of these choices, especially for women, because I would say the men, I don't know, I cannot speak for them because I'm not a man, but I would say especially for women, they come to that stage where they have to choose, like, well, this person has this and this person has or this person doesn't have, but this is the person that actually loves me, or this is the person that I love. So what should I be going for? What is actually smarter to me? And if you ask a lot of people, they will tell you go for the convenience because well, it's going to be there. But we had someone else, we had a caller here who called and said, well, that convenience, if it's money you're going for, then the money can actually finish. What would you do then? So what do you think? Is it better for you to date for love or for convenience? Number for you to call is 090 3648 5868. That is 090 3648 5868. Which one do you think is better, dating for love or for convenience? Hello.
Daniel Yansipa from Daniel Yansipa from Puma local government.
All right, welcome to the show, Daniel. So what do you think?
Love is the best solution in partner.
Okay.
If you go on love, when there is a mistake, infidelity between the two parties, they can still resolve it.
Okay.
But if you're just going on money or any flasher things, there will be no restoration in any conflict.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to share that with us, Daniel. Well, he just shared that and he left. And he made a point. He says it's better to date for love, because when it's love, then you can actually resolve conflicts and all of that. But if it's convenient, well, you cannot resolve. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Marysyntia.
Good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Dennis Harif.
Okay. And where are you at today?
I'm on the road, but I had to stop by and just make this call.
Okay. Welcome to the show.
I must be very honest with you. We are a reflection of what we are in this society,
Okay.
where opportunities are rare. Otherwise, I think love is what endures everything. So, if a lady has a job and a guy has a job, then I think what will bring them together will be love. But it's only here that you look at people, marrying for immediate gratification and convenience, because you feel that the guy has money or he has a job, he can pay bills. But what about his content as a person?
Okay.
I've always been an advocate of looking beyond what is on the surface. Just like the last caller say, you get to a point where what is keeping the marriage going is the love and then the tolerance. And you can only tolerate that person whom you love genuinely and sincerely. And I'll tell you something. Once you are not genuinely in love with somebody, but you love the person because of what you stand to gain, the person knows. If they tell you they don't know, it's a lie. They know.
Okay.
So once once they have that which they are looking for, you're no longer important, because to them you wanted to just be, just like an article or something on the shelf, and they've already bought it.
Okay.
So you see some men begin to nag for things they ordinarily would have endured, but because they feel that since you didn't love them and they have already bought you now, you are already their property. Yeah, that's the truth.
Okay.
So, yeah, but because, a lot of things are happening in this country because of the economy that is very bad, Back in the days, our parents would get married, with just one bed and maybe one room, and they were able to raise, responsible people in the society.
Okay.
So, cutting corners and like putting pressure on people to get that which you didn't have yourself. If it's easy to get money, then everybody should be able to get money. It's not. So what should be the guiding principle of, because this is forever, for better, for worse. So if you get married to somebody because of money, just like the other person say, what if the money finishes tomorrow? Sometimes people get this money, by opportunity, and then at that time you feel the person has a car, just like what is happening with this younger generations who feels that all that matters is to make money. So, but I want to let you know that the conscience is the police that live within every human being. So if you are doing the right thing, you know. If you are doing the wrong thing, you know. So if people just marry because they feel that the person has money, and they know very well that in the heart of heart, their inner joy is not there. Their inner joy is not there because there's a motive behind that, which you think you are getting now. So me, I will always advise people to look at what is the character of this person I want to spend the rest of my life with. If somebody is doing like you go to most of these bigger cities now, you say Yahoo boys, they're making money, so living flashy life. But when it comes to marriage, the reality sets in, and I tell you that the pains they've caused people, that they were crying, it will come back to haunt that same person who married them, started having children, and because they have become a family. So whatever punishment or whatever reward is coming, it's coming to both families. So I will tell our younger generations, especially the girls, to know that all that glitters is not gold.
All right.
So they should always go for that person who has character and who has the content of what they can even see in the darkness and say, well, this is I made a right choice.
Oh, all right. All right. Thank you so much, Dennis, for calling in to be part of the show. We just heard from Dennis, and he says, Well, it is better to date for love. And he also says one thing, that what if when he used money as the example for the convenience, because that is the most popular one. We keep mentioning that one because that is the most popular one, or that is the one that most people are always tied between. And even though that's not all, like, it's the, should we call it the hottest one? And he is saying, well, what if the money finishes? What are you going to do? And you have to look just beyond what is on the surface and be sure that you are actually in love with that person. Look at the character and everything that makes you to actually love that person. Because if you just go for the convenience, if it's no longer there, then we'll have a failed relationship, a failed marriage, whatever it leads to might end up failing. So he is of the opinion that it is better to date for love. So what is your opinion? This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and today we are talking love and convenience. Which one is better? Hello.
Yeah, sorry. Dennis calling back. I just remembered something I want to share with the public.
All right, go on.
In the late 90s and early 2000s, I was in Lagos when the likes of this the Bendel, 419 was the in thing. There was no. They were living larger than life. There was this guy who made money at that time. He made money, according to the estimate, he was over 700 million naira. So he never bought a house. He went to rent a very spacious house in BGC in Lagos. If he's buying cars, he must buy them in different colors. If he's coming out with white, he has to come out in white. So you can see that was also a misplaced priority. He will buy the same car, maybe like BMW X5. He has the white, he has the green, he has the black. So anytime he's coming out, it is the clothes that he's wearing that he will wear the color of the car. So the wife who married him out of love, even before this money came, she was not comfortable with how he was spending the money. So each time he gives her money for food or another thing, she will hide money until she was able to go and buy a place and was building her house quietly. That money got finished. And when the money got finished, she was pushed out of that place. It was that same wife. And this was because she loved him, because if she were there for the money, she would have followed him to just be squandering the money. But because she loved him and she knew that they had a future together, so the money, small money, she was building a house in one other locality that was not of their status. When the chips became down, it was that same house that made them have a roof over their head. So people should know that when you love somebody, you care about everything about them. That is just that's why I just let me call back and share this with the public as well.
All right, thank you so much for calling in to share that with us. We heard from Dennis again, and I don't know, but that story was really interesting. And well, you heard it for yourself. If someone loves you and the person is standing by you, if you go for someone that actually loves you and then you love the person, that mutual love and all of that, then you are sure to have someone that is standing by you. When things go bad, the person is actually there, and not just when things are not convenient anymore, and then we'll have someone disappearing. So we have come to the end of Speedy Talk for today. I hope you have enjoyed your time here with us, and you have also learned from, most of the things that our callers have been saying, everything we have been talking about. And even if you didn't get anything, well, you have gotten something to actually reflect upon and talk about, because you feel like it can never be me. I wouldn't get to that stage where I have to choose. But life doesn't inform you that I am coming for you, or this is the kind of task I am going to put for you. So you just find yourself there one day and you had never thought of that topic. So that is the aim, why we talk about things like this. And I've been with you on Speedy Talk. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and also do not go anywhere, because coming up next at 3:55 p.m. if your birthday is today, then Speedy Kids will be wishing you a happy birthday. So make sure you stay and enjoy the music. And also after that at 4 p.m. the Speed Lane comes on right here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And until then, enjoy music of your life.
Do you have a business, an organization, or you want to be